How's it going, pals? This is Ernez, and welcome to another WWE 2K18 video talking about MyCareer. So they gave a little thing about career mode this year, and it seems pretty cool, but I'm not getting my hopes up again. Career mode was really stale for me. I know some people liked it, so all the power to you for enjoying something that I don't. I'm one of those people that's like, give someone something they want, and then I'll just hope I get what I want as well. But anyway, there's a few things in here that I'm interested in, and maybe it'll make it a little better. Now, you will see two screenshots here of MyCareer, and it shows the call in there. I'm also throwing in some random screenshots that I just didn't put into the videos lately. Just because I've been a little busy, and I didn't think screenshots was something that, necessarily needed its own video, so I figured something like this would come along and I'll just throw them in there. So let's just get on to it. So it says the goal of every year for MyCareer in 2K is enabling our fans to live out their dreams as WWE superstars. By the way, the reason why I'm reading these is because I want to give my opinion on it. I have not read this yet. I just came home. I want to kind of give you my first impression, so yeah. This is no easy task as everyone has a different vision for his or her WWE superstar. First of all, does that mean... Well, actually, no, it doesn't. I started to say, does that mean that you could be a woman? But actually, they actually said that before that you couldn't. So that just means if you're a, girl playing... Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, it says we pay close attention to that vision. And at each of the WWE 2K... iterations, we take a long hard look at what our fans want in future career offerings. The two things that stood out most to us were the lack of free roaming backstage and shift back to telling a compelling story through self-created WWE superstars, also known by fans as My Players. So for us, those were the goals this year. I guess so. I mean, the free roaming thing, I know people wanted it just to make it a little bit different, but I think they was talking a little bit more about season mode if you want my opinions with it. But anyway, let's continue on. It says story and progression. In 2K18, we wanted career to focus on a strong story narrative. We felt the addition of backstage could afford us some cool new ways to experience a day in the life of a WWE superstar. For us to accomplish this, we needed to develop unique and compelling storylines that are no longer shared from universe mode, so the journeys that my players go through are unique and fresh. That sounds pretty good. I mean, that way, they're not shared, but that also means universe mode stories. I hope they got a overhaul as well, but that means they ain't shared, so when you're playing the two different modes, and it feels a little bit more unique, you're not just seeing the same stuff you did if you was playing career mode, or universe mode. This year, you'll have two different paths you could take en route to your own WrestleMania moment. Note, you will be able to play past that WrestleMania moment. Your story won't end there. Here are the two paths. Company Man. Going down the Company Man path means you're all about helping the general managers get what they want out of the roster or any given show. This involves conspiring with the GMs backstage, ambushing other WWE superstars in the locker room and during their interviews, and basically doing whatever it takes to maintain the GM's power, both in the ring and backstage. The rewards are healthy though. Continue helping the GM succeed, and you'll gain access to awesome upgrades, such as ability to orchestrate a run-in to help you win a match. You can also access Vince McMahon's office to lobby for match card changes and title rematches. Okay. And fan favorite. Being a fan favorite means you don't play the whole company game and you're all about putting on the best matches and promo. Okay, I'm going to stop here because, basically that's a healer face. I'll be honest with you, it sounds pretty much like authority or not authority. In 2K17, you either picked the authority and you did exactly the way they just set up there. You was helping the GMs, or you don't pick authority and you try to go on your own way while the company tries to keep you down. So doesn't that seem like a little rehash? I don't know. We'll have to play it for ourselves and see. It did say something in there. If you become the complete package, the guy can walk the walk and talk the talk like Stone Cold or John Cena. You'll be able to have your own customized WWE Championship or Universal Championship. So does that mean you can have actually custom belts in the career mode? I don't know. It also says WWE legends are always walking during events and stuff, so that's pretty cool. It says, in short, it's ultimately your choice how your My Players road to WrestleMania will unfold. we definitely put a bunch of twists and turns to make it feel like your own story. So I hope so. So it says free roaming backstage. This is something fans have wanted for a while, and it's something we wanted to do for a while as well. With our career laced with storylines that involve both in the ring and out of the ring action, it made sense to bring a free roaming backstage into MyCareer. We wanted MyCareer to be experimental this year. Experiential? Is that a word? I'm not even sure. My English isn't very good, apparently. We wanted players to spend more time interacting with WWE superstars and supporting personnel to better experience all their unique personalities, rather than looking at menus to determine who you should align with or who you want to make your rival. You could simply go talk to them or ambush them. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's sort of like season mode. You can either talk to them or ambush them. That's pretty cool. Want an interview with Renee Young? Simply go up to her and ask for an interview. Don't like the WWE superstar she's interviewing? Go up to him during live TV and interrupt that interview. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. There will be no shortage of personalities backstage, from WWE superstars and legends to GMs, apparel tailors, and more. Sometimes the interactions will also present side quests that are separate from the main storyline. This is something I was trying to think of, though. If they're doing backstage, I wonder if they're going to have backstage attires, or if they'll just be in their ring attires all the time. It'd be kind of cool to get backstage attires, and that'd be like a extra attire you can use in the game, but I mean, who knows? It says, think of them as mini stories that aren't as involved or crucial to your road to WrestleMania. For example, some WWE superstars might ask you to ambush a rival or go toe-to-toe with them in a promo. Okay. So, that line right there, it says, think of them as mini stories that aren't as involved or crucial to your road to WrestleMania, so that makes it sound like they're useless. You know what I mean? Updated promos. Last year we added promos to MyCareer for the first time. While we were happy to finally let players get the microphone, we knew we could deliver more in the second year of designing the promo feature. The two clear improvements we set out to accomplish were making WWE superstars feel more like themselves and improving the scoring system, as it constricted players from telling the promos they wanted to tell. That's very true. It was clear that some of the more unique WWE superstars needed to be represented better when cutting a promo in MyCareer. WWE superstars like The Undertaker and Enzo Amore come to mind when discussing this. We created nearly 200 new animations spread across multiple WWE superstars to make them feel more like themselves while on the microphone. You'll notice Shinsuke moving in that unique way he does while talking. Bray Wyatt will fidget manically while preaching on the microphone. That's pretty cool. It would be cool if we could pick those for our calls as well. The New Day will dance their way into the ring instead of walking. We wanted promos against these WWE superstars with unique feeling. I hope that's in universe mode as well. That'd be kind of cool. One of the more fun components of promos was the combo system, so we looked to shift scoring to focus on that rather than trying to find the best fan favorite or bad guy answer. That's good, Dan. Last year's scoring model was very rigid and made players feel like they had to make choices they didn't want to make in order to get high marks. That's very true. This year, rather than trying to score the highest value, we wanted to score players on promo cohesion. This means as a player, you'll be able to pick the point you want to make while on the mic. After making that point, you'll be scored based on how well you stick to that point. You no longer have to worry about this if you want to say as a crowd favorite or a bad guy. Promo this year is about saying what you want to say and sticking to your word. That's pretty cool. I like that. And it says with MyCareer Invasion, with the addition of free roaming backstage, naturally we wanted thinking about the possibilities for MyCareer Invasion. Just like last year, your friends' players can populate your career save. However, this year you'll see them backstage. That's cool. They act just like any other WWE superstar you'll see backstage. You could talk to them, pick them up as tag team partners, get side quests involving them, and even ambush them. It's up to you what role your friends will have in your career. That's pretty cool. I like that. In closing, we are looking forward to letting you try all the stuff, yada, yada, yada. So, that's pretty cool, actually. There's a lot of things in there that I wasn't looking for, or I didn't think I would want, and, it looks pretty good. As far as the screenshots, as y'all, clearly seen through this, was the two ones where the call was. We see somebody Taylor in there, so maybe that's where you go and get your attire changed. And then he's also talking to Albert, which kind of pisses me off. He's not in the game now because he's there. Come on. You could even give us that attire. I mean, I wouldn't care. We could do it. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got for today. Let me know in the comments how you like this career. Are you not too excited about it because of last year? What did you play last year? Did you love it last year? Let me know all that in the comments below. And as always, you could be a pal and subscribe.